I'd like to start today's video by offering my deepest condolences to the family of Mário Jorge Lobo Zagallo. He was not only a Botafogo legend as he won the 1968 Brasileirão, he also won titles as manager, but he also won two world titles with Brazil, the national team, as player, and one title as an assistant coach. So Zagallo was a Brazilian legend, a football legend, and a Botafogo legend. So my deepest condolences to the family, and may you rest in peace, Wolf. Welcome to Glorious Botafogo, the only place on the internet that brings you news in English of the Alvinegro. There's a lot to talk about today, so let's get straight into it. Botafogo returns to the preseason. All of the players and a couple of new faces showed up at the Lonier training grounds today to do all of the preseason medicals and all that stuff that goes along when you return to being an active athlete. The players did a lot of tests today to make sure that everything was in order. One new face that we saw today was actually Erison, and you're like, who is Erison Urso? Botafogo signed a pre-contract last year with the player that he was playing the Serie B with Ituano, and the player, although he joins the team now after the first series of exams, the player will get loaned out to play another competition with another team. I'm not sure what that will be just yet or where he is going. I just know that he's going to go somewhere. Today, Botafogo announced the signing of Lucas Haute, which is something I had already brought here on the channel, which is not news to anybody if you follow Botafogo and the journalists and people that bring out news and social media, places like X, which, by the way, X, I'm starting to hate you for banning my glorious Botafogo account for no freaking reason, and Instagram, and even here on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, that Lucas was a signing that Botafogo had already made. It was just a matter of making sure all the paperwork was in order before the club announced the young center back. He's 23 years old. He played for Goiás last season, and if you remember Chiquinho Day last year, yeah, Lucas Halter scored that header that opened up the score, Botafogo and Goiás. And you can see here that another face of a recent signing was there at the Lonier today with John, the keeper. So here's a picture of John and Lucas at the Lonier today during all of the examinations. And there's also Jafinho and a few other players. One player from the academy is joining the senior team for good. His name is Kawe. He's a midfielder. It's seen as a young prospect, as a player that could really hold his own at the senior level. So Kawe is now a part of the team, of the main squad. In one of the videos that I brought yesterday or the day before, Botafogo gave up on the signing of Benjamin Rollheiser. It was reported today. Today is Sunday, so if you're watching, this is probably going to come out on Monday. So today, Sunday, it was announced that Rollheiser accepted Benfica's offer. It was a 9 million euro transfer, and Benjamin, with this new deal, he's going to be able to stay with the Estudiantes until the middle of the year. And then he will move to Benfica during the summer window, which is the European summer window, which is basically the end of the season for Europe. Also today, the club sold Erison, El Toro Erison, to Kawasaki Frontale from Japan. So Erison's going to play the Japanese Division 1. I wish nothing but luck to Erison. He wasn't exactly the best player technically, but he helped us on several occasions last year at the beginning of the season before we signed the players that we signed, that really we were accustomed to see now. I remember that amazing goal that he scored against Flamengo in Brasilia, and it was a crazy long shot, a beautiful goal. So nothing but respect. He always honored the badge. He always played for the badge. You know, we have other players, so I can't say I'm gonna miss Erison, but I definitely respect him and I thank him for all of the hard work that he showed while wearing the Alvinegro jersey. One position that the supporters keep asking is Botafogo gonna sign a right back. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I know there's a few names being talked about. Santiago Arias was a player that was offered to the club, but due to his hard times and keeping up playing shape and being consistent throughout the season, it's a name that the club is not interested. If this was 4 or 5 years ago, if Santiago Arias was, you know, if he was offered to the club about 4 or 5 years ago, then I would have immediately said yes. I would have found any way to contact John Texter and said, sign this guy. He is worth it. But now, no, he's no longer worth it. He's barely seeing any playing time in the MLS. So much less he would see playtime in Brazil. There is a player from Colombia, right back from Colombia. His name is Munoz, and he plays for Genk out of Belgium. But he's also being looked at by other clubs. So who knows if he eventually is going to sign for Botafogo. He's 27 years old. He's 5'11". He had a great season last year. So it is unlikely, but we will see. We still need a right back. You know, we have Rafael, which is coming back from an Achilles injury. I had Achilles surgery in 2021, and I know it's not an easy recovery, especially for an athlete of this caliber, an athlete that needs to be, you know, at all times at tip-top shape to play in the Brazilian first division. You will see. I hope Rafael does well because he's a great right back, a great player. He's won many important titles in his career, and he's a Botafogo fan. He's a Botafogo supporter, just like me, just like you. So I hope he returns, but until then, I wonder if Thiago Nunes, our coach, is going to put Chiche in the right back like he did towards the end of the season, or if Bastos will finally be able to get some playing time. He was an experienced defender. He played the Italian Serie A. He played with Lazio, and he played against the best of the best. So we will see. He also does the right back position. You know, he's not just a center back, so maybe that could be another option there. I saw some people talk about Junior Santos trying out the right back position, but I don't think so. I don't see Junior Santos doing that at all. So that is the end of the video today. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with other English-speaking fans of Botafogo or people that just, you know, speak English and are interested in the Brazilian league and they want to find out more about the league. This is definitely the channel for you. Until the next video.